Hello, welcome to day 3 of Inward Bound Bootcamp to Self-Transformation. I'm glad you're here. I'm excited to hear what happened to you over the last couple of days. Please leave comments below. Let us know what you're doing and how it's going for you, because all of us who are in this together uh, are engaged in this process, and we all can be supportive of each other because this is big work. And and what you're experiencing, you might go, oh, nobody else is feeling this, but I promise you, you're not alone in what you're experiencing and what you're feeling and sensing and thinking. So please share that with us, and we will acknowledge, yes, I feel that too. So please share what you can. That helps us and supports all of us through this alchemical transformational process. If you haven't already, please like this video and or subscribe, and please share this with your friends so they can help and support you through this process if they're engaged and want to. So day 1, what do you want? Day 2, what's in the way? What are those obstacles, the yes buts, the what if onlys? And today we're going to look at what is it that actually gets in the way? Where is it that you start to feel your heels dig in? My heels are digging in. Where is it that you begin to forget? So it's like, okay, I'm going to do this. Every hour I'm going to put in my journal the times that I said what ifs, yes buts, and if onlys. Oh yeah, I forgot. Or, oh my gosh, I'm hungry. Or, oh, I got to do this. Something gets in the way. And we can say, oh, life is getting in the way. But what is it that's showing up in you that's creating potentially that resistance, that, oh, I forgot? So quite often people think that when they forget something, it's just like, oh yeah, I just forgot. I'm forgetful. You know, people talk about aging and forgetting, and we think that this is like just something that happens to us, when 90% of our forgetting is because we allow the forgetting to occur. I work with a lot of clients who after every session, at the end of every session, they say, here's what I'm going to practice. And then when I meet with them the next week, they go, oh, I forgot. Well, part of that forgetting is that their intention is on something else, that there is a conflicting commitment. So you being part of this boot camp and saying, I'm really committed to this self-transformation process. I really want to make the effort, and I really want to make the progress so that I can really create this life. At the same time, there's this part that doesn't want to do that. And it's a part of you that is in conflict with that growth and that expansion and that self-awareness. That part is afraid. That part has been taught, don't go outside your comfort zone. Don't try to get too big. Don't try to get beyond yourself. And they get scared. This little part of you gets scared. So it has another agenda. And so that part of you can create forgetfulness. That part of you can create fatigue. Oh, I'm too tired. I'll go take a nap. I'll do this later, or I'll do it tomorrow. So here's this part that's committed to this trajectory of a great life, and there's a part of you that's really scared. And when we can acknowledge that, then, and it's not like this part is wrong, this part is bad, this part is horrible or ugly. This part is just you. And it's just a part of you that has been a part of you, not only for this lifetime, but probably for many, many hundreds of lifetimes. It might be a part of you that has come in through your ancestors in terms of patterns that we have carried with us. So when we can acknowledge, oh, here's what I say I want, but here's what's happening, here's this resistance, here's this forgetfulness, here's this fatigue that shows up. Oh, another one is people get sick or they have accidents. Quite often, when people are off to do something that is empowering themselves, they'll fall down or they break something. Today in this videoing, we have done this many times, this video process, but for some reason, the cameras aren't working the way, and the microphone isn't working. So things begin to not work energetically as well. So this is a really important element to watch, not with judgment, and you can watch your judgments because that's something that we're going to talk about as well, but just the truth that here's what I say I want, but then there's this part of me that is scared of going outside the comfort zone that it's been in for decades, lifetimes, whatever that is. So we're going to pay attention to that and pay attention to the part of you that says, I have this commitment to have a great life. I mean, every single one of us came onto this planet to have a great life. I don't know one person that I ask, do you want a great life? And they go, no, don't want a great life. I don't. It's like, okay, great. So we all want a great life. And at the same time, we have this part that is committed to staying safe and secure and stable. So don't rock the boat by going outside your comfort zone. That's the message that we're given. So the practice area for you today is, and use your journal if you want to or whatever, but I want you to notice you have this intention, you have this desire, you can feel it in your body, this is what I want, and you become of the, you can feel the brakes going on, you can feel the resistance. Just this, and you might feel a little restlessness or irritable, things that are very, very subtle. And the more that you can catch the subtleness of this process, the more that you'll be affected positively by the experience of that. So we're looking for those subtle elements that says, I'm scared. Or you might not even say I'm scared, it's just like this resistance comes up. Or like I said, illness might come up, or accidents might come up, or your technology devices don't work. Something happens, it's like, wow, that's really interesting. And it's because you're going through this process. So notice resistance, notice subtle irritability, discomforts, fatigue, sicknesses. Where's my keys? You know, things, I've lost a couple of things lately that I've never lost before. All of a sudden, things happen. And you go, wow, that's really interesting. That's part of this process. So that's the surprises that you're going to see, the surprises that you're not going to be expecting, but are part of this process. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. And if you would, leave me a comment below if you've had those kind of unanticipated accidents or surprises that were like, wow, where did that come from? Why all of a sudden have my keys disappeared? They've never disappeared before. Those kinds of things. So let us know. And again, like or subscribe this if you haven't already. All right, thanks very much. Bye for now.